back on trail. March 31st, Friday. Had a double zero in Julian to wait out the snow and storm that came through on Wednesday and Thursday. Yesterday there was quite a bit of snow and rain all throughout the day in Julian, but today, as you can see out in the distance in that mountain range, but this is what I'm hiking on today. And there's no snow, super dry. So, feeling good. You ready to get this day started? So right now I'm about a little less than 4.5 miles in to my day. It's about 12:15. I'm right behind Josh, one of the guys I stayed with. Well, he was one of the hikers that stayed with myself, Bucha, and another hiker in Julian. And so we've started at the same time today, a little bit after 10. I've been a little sluggish. There was about a little less than 2 mile uphill climb from Scissors Crossing that knocked me on my butt a little bit, but I think I found a little bit of a rhythm. But I will be taking a break for lunch pretty soon. So, but it's a gorgeous day. I lost my voice a little bit, but still doing okay. Hiking it up today. Woo, finally. But yeah, I've gone about a little over 12 miles now. So I'm looking to do about 14 or 15 today. So I don't have many more miles to do. I'm less than 2 miles out from the third water cache at mile 91. So just past mile 90, or about to pass mile 90 here soon. So we'll be looking to camp around the water cache. It's been a 13 mile, or it will be a 13 mile water carry. So I came out with 4 liters of water. And so quite a water carry after Scissors Crossing. There has been no water. So be prepared to carry out some water for this stretch. Yeah, like I was saying, it's a pretty rough day physically and mentally for me. Probably the hardest I've had. But I kind of knew that was going to be the case, having spent the last 2.5 nights and days like in town and not having been hiking at all. It was nice rest for like part of it, but that was just too long of a rest. So happy to be out hiking. Have a few, hurdles to get over today, tomorrow, but it'll be all right. Back in the groove, back in the rhythm, and it feels good overall. So I'll check in once I get to the water cache and get closer to camp. But yeah, day 8 underway, but almost done. Alright, it's about 5:40. I'm only about half a mile away from camp, so plenty of time. Just taking my time. I decided to push further past the water cache. I stopped and filled up since it was the first water in 13 miles since Scissors Crossing, which is the highway crossing nearest to Julian, near the trail. So once we got back on there, did 13 miles to get to the cache, filled up 3 liters, and then kept pushing. I'm about half a mile away. So it's about a little over 2 miles from the water cache. So I got my water, came back up, even stopped and talked to one of the hikers camping there. A lot of people are camping there. Pretty much everyone that's like hiking today in the bubble that I've been a part of since the beginning. One of the hikers, Josh, who I roomed with in Julian and I've camped with a couple nights and been hiking with back and forth since the beginning too. He is camping a little bit back, about a mile back from where I'm at right now, so about a mile and a half out from where I'll be camping. He's cowboy camping, and so he's camping without a tent up, or inside a tent, or inside a bivvy, or inside any type of shelter. So I'm just pushing it another half a mile, and there's a good amount of space for tents. So that's what I'll be setting up. I'm getting my voice back, so woo! And I'm definitely feeling a lot better. I think I just needed to get back in the groove of hiking. I think my body was like, are you a hiker or are you a townie? Because I got used to being in town. So, I don't know. I know one other hiker, Bucha, who I've camped with like every night on the trail thus far and stayed with in town every night. Pushed further. So I don't know, I might run into her. Other than that, I don't really know any other hikers that pushed past the cache besides Josh. So we'll see. I'll show a little bit of camp. The sun won't go down until 7, so have some daylight to set up camp and get dinner made. Made it to camp. Cowboy camping.
Cowboy camping with a rattlesnake.
Are you the rattlesnake? It's cool, it's all frosted. Alright, good morning. It is about 7 o'clock in the morning. It is Saturday, April 1st. So I just been packed up from camp. I cowboy camped last night, and it wasn't so bad. I stayed very warm. I just was camping on a little bit of a slope, so it was a little uncomfortable whenever I tried to shift my weight or turn over sometimes. But it was fine. I planned to get up early and try to get an earlier start today. I camped with a older guy named Jonathan from New Zealand, so I've seen him quite a bit since Mount Laguna, and so he welcomed me to stay with him in the campsite here up at mile 93, about 93.4. So I'm headed to Warner Springs today. So that's about a little over 16 miles. I'm going to try and push it to get there as early as I can. The post office closed at 1:30, so that's not great because I have a resupply box, and I mean, the food, it matters, but it doesn't matter as much. But the main thing is I have new shoes waiting for me in one of the boxes that I sent. So I would like to get my shoes. So we'll see if I have to try to hitch into town earlier to get my resupply boxes. I'll do that, but I'll just try to knock out as many miles as I can before that. I'll be passing some landmarks and very iconic spots on the PCT today. I'll be passing mile 100, so I'll be passing mile 100 very soon, actually, so since I'm at 93, only 7 more miles to go. But yeah, this is just where I camped. I was able to watch the beautiful sunset and sunrise over those mountains, so it was a beautiful morning. But yeah, a little after 7, so the earliest I've started on the trail yet. I normally have started around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So this is going to be the earliest start I've had. Probably not the earliest I will have because I actually am an early riser. I think I tried to get up this morning at like 5, but I think just because I had like a little bit of an uncomfortable sleep, I waited. So anyways, I'm going to get going. I'm all packed up, ready to go. So a lot of it's downhill, so hopefully I can knock out some miles today. But no matter what, it's going to be a 16-mile day. So Warner Springs, here I come. And also happy April Fool's Day. No April Fool's jokes or pranks this year. Well, that I know of. But stay tuned and see how my day goes. Just past a small cave, a little bit ways back. Gone, it's about 8:25, gone over 3 miles so far, so it's pretty good. Just keeping along, but wanted to show y'all this view. It is 9:36 a.m. April 1st, Saturday, and I just hit a marker of 100. Man, feels good. Feeling really good today, so that makes that about 7 miles from camp already. I'm trying to push to get to Warner Springs to get my resupply box. I passed 3 other hikers. Sam from Australia. I passed my camp buddy from last night, Jonathan from New Zealand, and Jessica, who is from California but has been living in Washington. So yeah, I'm chugging along this morning, feeling good, breathing good, body doing well. So I have about another 1.3 miles to get to or 1.2 miles to get down to the water at Montezuma Valley Road, which would be halfway through my day. So about 8 miles from camp. So almost there, and I'll take a break, hang out there, get some water, and make a decision on what I'm going to do, because it is before 10, but I don't know if I'm going to make it down to Warner Springs before 1:30, which is what I'm trying to do to get my resupply box from the post office. But the post office closed on Saturdays at 1:30. So yeah, the other reason why staying in Julian for so long was not ideal. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll see. As I'm getting closer, about a half mile out from Montezuma Valley Road. Well, I'm less than half mile out, but this is a little change. More enclosed, leafy type of trail. Not many rocks. It is feeling a little bit like a different trail than what I've been hiking on for the last week. It's really nice. Gets some good shade and breeze through here after being on the side of the ridge for so long. But yeah, I'm about 0.3 miles away from Monument Valley Road, or Montezuma Valley Road. You can hear the cars already. I could see them when I was up higher. So yeah, it's just a straight shot to the road. And I would definitely need to be taking a good break, at least a 30-minute break. I haven't taken a break at all, except for the quick break to say hi to the hikers I was passing. But yeah, I haven't taken a break in the last 8 miles, trying to push to get down here. So it's about 10 o'clock right now. Alright, I made it to the Winter Springs Community Resource Center. Here we have a bunch of amenities for hikers. So I'm gonna just hang out a little bit here and then go to the post office by 1:30. It's about 12:30. I hiked quite a bit, about 6 miles, but then got off and was able to hurry up and just drop my pack and run, and then catch a quick ride to get to this resource center. So I just have a couple miles to do, but so far so good. Made it in time. So I'm heading to the post office, which is about a mile away, and right on the side coming into Warner Springs is Trail Magic. It was from a lovely lady named Darcy and her mom. They were just set up right on the side of the road heading into Warner Springs, right on the trail, pretty much. So thank you, Darcy, and thank you. She said it was all due to Mike and Melissa, M&M. So thank you, Mike and Melissa. I'll give you a shout and thank you on Instagram, because I don't know when I'll see you next, but I hear you're with Helena. So, but anyways, thank you, and I will hopefully see you soon, and thank you in person. But thank you, Darcy and M&M, for the apple Gatorade, soda I chugged, candy, plum I already ate. It was amazing. So I just had the best freaking thing happen. That yellow Jeep, that was Darcy and her mom and their pup, who gave me and another hiker Trail Magic earlier. They circled back to give me a ride to the post office, so I didn't have to walk an extra mile off trail. Well, actually 2 miles, because I would have walked there and back. And they picked me up, took me to the post office so I can get my resupply box. And they gave me some other snackies, some chips and peanut M&Ms. I literally love peanut M&Ms. Any other M&Ms, I'm hesitant about. I don't really like regular M&Ms, but peanut M&Ms I will eat all day. So I have some wavy salty chips and some peanut M&Ms, working on my apple, and got a Gatorade in my resupply box. And now I'm back at the resource center. So they are awesome. And then they said I might see them again. They are helping out hikers, giving some trail magic by request of Eminem, Mike and Melissa. So thank you again, extra thank you to Darcy and her mom and Mike and Melissa for having great friends and having friends over this way to come out and help out hikers. It just amazes me every time I see that people are just out here helping hikers, and out of the goodness of their heart, I tried to give a donation, but they refused. I tried to give another guy a donation for giving us a hitch, and he refused. He literally said, "Fuck off, I don't want your money. I'm here to help you guys." And that's just amazing. So there's a few other people at the resource center just hanging out for a little bit. But yeah, like I said earlier, it's an amazing place. They got snacks and food here. They have bucket showers and restrooms and Wi-Fi and all the good stuff. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a little while, sort out my resupply, and then just hang out and see who rolls through. It's pretty early. It's only 1 o'clock, so I made it to the post office in time. By 1:30, I'm going to go out, and I missed the last 3 miles of the trail due to my friend picking me up down at Eagle Rock off of the road. So I have a 3-mile hike to do to connect my footsteps, and then because I was trying to rush and make sure I get to the post office. So it's awesome to not only have trail angels, but have good friends around that are willing to give you a quick ride when they're in the area. So shout out also to Becca and Zach, some friends, old friends from the Florida Trail and Colorado Trail, who gave me a ride back to Eagle Rock, or are giving me a ride back to Eagle Rock, and so I'll be able to connect my footsteps there. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang out, sort through that stuff, and I'll show you some of the stuff I have in my resupply. But for right now, I'm just gonna snack, finish my apple and all this, and hang out and enjoy my afternoon. So, all right, y'all. It's about 3:30, and I'm finally heading out from the Warner Springs Resource Center, which is kind of funny because the resource center is actually closed. But I just spent time there since I since I busted butt so hard this morning to get there. And by 1:30, to do those 13 miles and then get a hitch, and then I actually ended up slack packing those 3 miles that I missed to Eagle Rock, and then had my friend pick me up. And then I just came back down, ran back down, trail ran, to be able to have time to just sit around, charge up my electronics, and to have a little late lunch. I used the restroom, used the outlets, so at least I got some use out of the center. But yeah, I don't know what was going on. They were supposed to be open from 8 to 7, but the doors were locked. Some other day hikers and weekend backpackers came and emailed them, so I don't know. But I was also waiting to see if any other hikers came through to see what they were doing as far as camp, because I did find out that we're able to camp at the resource center. But then I just texted some other hikers, and they said they were pushing past Warner. So that's what I was planning on doing too. So I'm just going to push past Warner and continue on. Sorry, as I'm struggling a little bit with this gate, this livestock gate. I'm surrounded by cows, so I don't want them getting out and going on the highway. So I'll check in. I just have like anywhere from 3 to 5 miles that I'm going to do for the rest of the day. So yeah, should be looking good for camp. Easy, at least easy 3 miles and then about 2 miles up. So not too bad, especially after having like the last 2 hours almost, or not 2 hours, about the last hour, a little over an hour off of not doing anything. So I'll check in as I get closer to camp. Warner Spring Meadows. The resource center's back there. Oh, back there. But I'm heading this way. My pack is so heavy. I have food to get me all the way to Idlewild. So I probably have like a 5.5 day resupply, maybe even 6. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm at about mile 109.5 or so, I think. At least Warner Springs is mile 109. So it took us just 2 days to get here from Scissors Crossing, and that was 34 miles. So I don't know. We'll see how long it takes to get to. Well, I'm heading to Paradise Valley Cafe, but really I'm heading to Idlewild because we won't be able to really go all the way to Idlewild. Ooh, the trip. I won't go all the way to Idlewild because of San Jacinto, but we'll try to get to mile 166. So that means we have about 40 some, or is it 109? Say 110. It'll be 56 miles. About 56 miles, I'll say, to simplify it. Lord, I'm out of math. But yeah, so I have definitely enough to get me. But we'll see how this goes. Pack heavy, heart heavy, but into the meadow we go. Well, this is fun. It's my first water crossing in a while. Probably since day 2. I haven't had any creek or river crossing since then. So let's see what I can do. I think I can just get over this thing and hop across up here. I don't know. Or I'll just go over here and step across. This looks like a better bet because the trail is right there. So let's see. I made it across safely. Honestly, I probably could have walked around, but staying as close on trail as I can if I'll have to reroute many times later on. So I see that there's a grassy area over there that I probably could have put around. But it's alright. I got over it. Well, good thing I have time, and good thing I have time. Here is another crossing right by the 79 underpass. So I'm scouting it out right now, see if there's a possible way to cross where I don't have to really get my feet wet, since it is later in the day. I might be crossing right here. It looks good. Go around. I can hop right here, right under the underpass. The trail comes down right there, so it's looking like a good option. And then the trail goes off that way to the other side. So, yep, gonna use the trekking poles, hop across there using that. But yeah, I really don't want to get my feet wet with it being after 4 p.m. Even though I am fairly close to camp and everything, but yep. Hey everyone, so I made it to camp. Well, I've actually been at camp for the last hour and a half or so, but yeah, I was just hanging out with, we ran into the group of Belgian guys. I was hiking with Jessica and Sam out of Warner Springs. So yeah, we just came to the first campsite about 3 miles away out of Warner Springs, so that makes for a 19-mile day total, and a lot of those before 1:30. So yeah, I'm just setting up camp right now. Got my tent. I'm inside my tent right now, about to change into my clothes. We were just hanging out, drinking beers down by the creek that's right below us. But yeah, just gonna hang out. There's a fire going on here. Just a good time, good hiker time. We're all outside, right out there, hanging out by the fire. So I'm just gonna change and go out there and hang out. So this will be good night and my goodbye for day 8. A great day, a hard day just because I was trying to get to the post office and everything, but mission success. So yeah, here I am, and finishing up day 8. So tomorrow should be a good day as well. We'll be camping out. I don't know how far or where I'll end up, but we're en route to Paradise Valley Cafe. So it's about 40 miles away, so should only take 2 days, 2.5 days or so. So, and then we start to make some of the big decisions about where we go from there, because part of the San Jacinto State Park is still closed, and with the storm, with the recent storm, it dumped some more snow on top, and so we'll be making some decisions on what to do, where to go. Might not bag that peak, but we definitely will get as far as we can through the closure. So yeah, just gonna do what we can and make decisions as we get close on what we want to do. You know, simple as that. Take it day by day, or even less than that, you know. So not gonna put myself in any outrageous danger, but also, you know, going to try and do as much of the trail as I can. So yeah, we'll see. But it was a good day. Hung out, got some trail magic, some of my first trail magic actually. Now having just a good chill camp out. I've camped with people, I've camped with Bucha, but this is probably the first like group camp I've had because last night I couldn't really enjoy it. So this is nice. What the PCT is about. So yeah, gonna go. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.
Heb ik zelf dan? Heb ik zelf dan? Maar dat is al goed. Dat is al goed.
Unconsciousness is really good. I'm unconscious.